Hello everyone, welcome to this video tutorial. We're going to start with the insert menu in our Microsoft. So first thing we have here, we have the pivot table and a recommended pivot table. The system would like to recommend the table for your data analysis. So you may decide to use a pivot table that you can do by yourself, or you go by the recommended table. So I'm going to go with the recommended table. Then, having highlighted the area I need, I can select from the list of recommended table sum of text, sum of math, and count of serial number by English. If I'm okay with any of this set of recommended charts, I'll go. If I don't like, I'll click on the blank pivot table while I work my way around. So I'm going to select this and click OK. So this is the information. This is the pivot table menu. You can see the header menu has changed as well as this menu. Now choose fields to add to report. If we need to, I have just smart and gender here. So in my mass, the total sum of male, this is the total score by male and the total score by female, and the grand total is here, as you can see. If I need to add English, I'll check box to add English. Now I have this a very simple breakdown analysis of the value I have. Now if I need to filter or sort any data, I can easily click and drag from any of these table or any of this feed. I can drag this gender from here, moving to the filter row, and I can take it back. I can drag this to this row and I can take it back. So based on the few I wish, I can add more table from here, as you can see. Now we can rename the table, the pivot table, to the name we want, and the active cell now is mass. So when I move to the next, it's going to change the active cell. As well, I have the pivot chart and others. So we move forward. Let's go back to the insert and see other options we have. So we have the option of table. We've used table before in this data during the last analysis. So this is basically the same thing. When you have a data, we can decide to add table to this, or for any data. Let's copy this data to an empty sheet, and here I'm going to insert a table. My table has header, so this is the table for this data. So with the table, you can do some analysis. You can rename the table, you can remove the duplicate. Perhaps you have a duplicate entry, you can remove the duplicate, and you can design the table using the table style, available table style, and the table style layout option. So it is checked that we have a header row. If we don't want, we can uncheck it. Can you see? So if we have a total row, we can check to have a total row is there now. So we can do the filter. We can uncheck the filter. The first column, if we want it to be bold, same thing as the last column. Let's go back to this place. Here we have the insert pictures. We want to insert a picture on your Microsoft Excel work file. Just click pictures from the insert, then select the picture you want to use and click insert for system to add the picture to your file. So I'm adding this picture. and the picture can be formatted. These are the picture menu. We have remove background, corrections. You can decide to take from any of these correction or return it back to the normal. So I'm going with this correction. Then I can change the color of the picture, taking from any of this color. Compress the picture, change the picture. That is, I'm going to change this old picture and insert a new one. The picture style, I can use any of this frame. Picture border, the border is here, so I want to change the color of the border. On the picture effect, can take any of these effects, as you can see here. Then I have the picture layout. So if I want to convert the picture to a layout where I'll add some text to it, I can pick from any of these layouts and work with the picture. Then I have bring forward or backward. When the picture is covering a text, you use the bring forward or send backward a text. The alignment, we use it to align the picture or an object. So rotate with the picture, we use it to rotate the picture. As you can see, it's rotating. Then I can get more. So the crop, we use it to crop the picture. You can crop to size, you can crop to shape. So this is the height of the picture. It can be reduced and it can be increased. Now going back to the insert, we can insert the picture online. Shapes, let's move to the shapes. You can draw a shape, format the shape just like you format your picture. You can fill in the shape with different color of your choice. The outline shapes can be as thick as this, and the color can be set to black. This can be moved, and Control D to double it to make it 2. As you can see, we can have a text box where we can type inside. If we don't want to use a cell, we can use this text box, and the text box can be linked to a text. So how do we do that? When you draw a text box, you click here, then you come here to press equal to, then you link to a particular cell and you press OK. So when I put information here, it automatically appear inside the text box, and the text box can be formatted to suit and move anywhere here. So it is linked directly to the sheet. Now we have SmartArt, where we can pick the existing art and just put in what we want to use and automatically fit in here. We can change the color of the SmartArt from here. We can decide to use this. Any form of artist we want can be selected from here. So we are moving forward. We have the screenshot. I can screen clamping. It has been clamped. So as you see, all you need to do is to paste when you click on the screenshot, then you will be given an option to walk through the screen. Click and drag to have your code. This is the code I need. So I have recommended chart. In the next video we'll talk about the chart. Thank you. See you in the next video.